in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Dak to the air here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights.
Right.
You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Down. Black 40. Set, hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field.
Ready.
Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Set, hut. 45. Ready?
First down, Young. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel your armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Set, go. Hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Who gets the handoff? He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dak out of the pistol. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. You get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
1st down, here's Dak. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10.
Play action now, Young.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Yellow, 22. Check 2. Hold for it. Go up. Ready?
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready, ready. Blue, 30, 10. Go steal. Ready, ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Dak off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Good. Sliding.
On the give, it's Blue. He's got to gain a 6 there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And Prescott finds him at 1st as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Yeah!
And bring the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Kate, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go. Sliding.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40. Steal. Check steal. Set cut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
On the ready.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Complete to Tremble. And he's taken down at the 30. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! I kill!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Go.
Here's Dak. And screen here to Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
We'll go 47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 52. Hey, 47. Go.
They've got a man in motion.
47. Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go, kill.
Working inside the red zone. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Trayvon Diggs has got it. We'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide. Under. What do you think?
1st and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to beat
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Set, ready, set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. Spins out of one side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tremble with the grab. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60, set.
From the red zone on first. Cut out left. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set. 50, green. White, white. Claws red. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 30, ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Now first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 46. 26.
1st down. Here's Dak. Nice game left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he taken down right along the 30.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that second down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the send.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Set.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On second down, it's Brooks. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
On third down, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dot.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Kill! Yeah! Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill!
To throw, Prescott. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Blue here from the pistol. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys trying to end this before the final quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Jukes a man, he's running free. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they don't get any help on the his second down, Brock. He is out right along the lines. There's no gain. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 black, steal, check, steal. Ready.
We're drawing up for him. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Smash, smash. 33. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Set, hut. 60 reps. 6, hut.
They run again with Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down games. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run from a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here. Ready?
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hey, go Fury. Hut.
Counterplay, Hubbard. Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Young hangs on to it. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Ready.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Down. Set.
Desperation time here. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Let's go. 50, green. Shot, 17. Set, huh?
From the pistol, it's Young. Headed out right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
You know, that's a risk of putting up a jump ball in the end zone. You know, some of these defenders in this day and age can go up and get it with the best of the receivers. That's one they got away with. Should have been a pick, and frankly, a touchback.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd
22
and
goal.
goal.
Ready.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Oh, I love that QB draw down here. Risk, reward, and you know it as a quarterback. The minute you drop back and sell pass, whether you've got a lane to run, and he sure did.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay,
Now after the
right.
timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2.
8-0 blue. Here we
The
go.
Panthers will line up for the
Ready?
2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Cowboys 45, Panthers 15.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. They did well to shake off one tackle party, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Yeah! 26!
Up the middle, blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! There we go! 22!
They'll run the toss to blue. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah! 26!
Handoff running left. It's blue. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First down, Young. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
On the set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, look, cut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. He's quite good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Red, 38. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. The secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.